Hello everyone, this is Elena, welcome to the CGO Squad YouTube channel, and honestly, it's a surprise me being here so soon. Am I taking over the channel? Maybe I am, maybe not. No, the reality is that I have a very quick but surprising news to share with you all, and this cannot wait. So that's why I decided to record a video talking about the official announcement of the Pokemon 2023 rotation. This is something that, as you can see, has just been published by the official Pokemon company, and it talks about the future of our standard format for the upcoming year. Before diving into it, because we are going to read the highlights of this press release, I just want to let you know that, as always, if you're looking for Pokemon cards or code cards, you can use the CGO Squad promo codes that you will have here in the description down below and use the amazing discounts from our partners. And now, having said that, just quick FYI for those of you that are not familiar with what rotation means. Basically, after a couple of months, every year, more or less, at the beginning of the year, certain expansions get rotated out, which means that this ensures a healthy environment that is always evolving and changing for the Pokemon TCG. So the latest sets get rotated out. They start now to become only playable in the expanded format, and the standards become smaller, and then new sets keep being released throughout the year. Now, as you can see here, the official date is going to be April 14. And this has huge implications because we were all kind of expecting that the rotation would happen by the time Scarlet and Purple, I think it's Scarlet and Violet, Scarlet and Violet came out, which is going to happen in February. That means that the first large tournament with the rotation will be the International Championship from Europe, from London. By the way, if you travel there, I'll see you there. So, as you can see here, the press release starts with a small description of what the rotation is and their objective in keeping the metagame healthy. Then it talks about how the format is going to look like, and this is very important because in previous occasion, what we used to have are cards from specific sets being rotated. Now, what has happened is that every card is now released with a special mark. Now we have A, B, C, and D. So all cards belonging to block D are no longer going to be valid for standard. And this is very, very important. If you want to know if a card can be used or not, just take it, see, check the block, and if it has a D, bye-bye, say bye. Say goodbye to Marnie, say goodbye to Eternatus, say goodbye to Yveltal, and all these amazing cards that had been with us in the Sword and Shield era. Then it explains that cards with the E and F regulation will be legal to use, as well as future regulations and other blocks that will continue. And then they highlight something that is very important, which is the reprints. So basically, reprints means that there are some cards that might have a certain regulation, but they had different versions, and if the latest version belongs to one of the blocks that is allowed to be played, then you can use it. For instance, Rare Candy. Rare Candy has been in the game from the very beginning. I think Rare Candy is from base set. So, and it has been constantly reprinted. So if everything else is, even if everything else is rotating out, it does not mean that you cannot play Rare Candy because it appeared in, I don't know, a Vivid Voltage. There are plenty of Rare Candies out there, for instance, in Pokemon Go. So don't worry, because Rare Candy, boss disorders, and these kind of things will still be legal for you to build your battle deck. Then no changes to the expanded format, which, by the way, surprises me because I was really expecting them to say something about expanded. It's not a very popular format anymore, and they don't seem to want it to be very regulated. But that's just my feeling. And the last piece of content that we want to review right now, because it's really, really, really important, is that we have a new type of card that at the same time is an old type of card, meaning we are getting a tool card errata. What does this mean? Until now, you know that tool cards had been treated as trainers. That means that they could they could be searched via Irida, or if you had a Mew from Celebrations, you could easily pick one tool card like Choice Belt or Air Balloon or whatever. By the way, Air Balloon is also rotating out. Now, Pokemon tools are going to have their own category of cards, so they are not going to be considered part of an item of the item category, but they will be distinguished, as you can see, with this purple text and this purple highlight that says Pokemon tool. What implications does this have? Well, to begin with, the number of interactions are going to be reduced, in the sense that you will now need to use specific cards that search for tool cards, for instance. And second, that if you face against something that is item locking you, it won't affect the tool cards because they are not considered items. So if you are playing against Vikavolt, you will be able to play stadiums, trainers, stadiums in the sense of supporters, and Pokemon tools. Now, something that was not like that in the previous years. So that was it. Very short and concise video. This was something that we wanted to share with you all so that you knew and that you can start now preparing. We still have plenty of time till the rotation happens, and we here from the Shuffle Squad team, we are going to be doing a ton of videos covering how to prepare, what cards are the ones that can be replaced, the others that you might need to buy, but that will come in the following weeks. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this new rotation, if you are happy, if you are not, if you are going to be sad about the Sword and Shield era coming to an end, or if you are as excited as I am for Scarlet and Violet. Yeah, that is it, Scarlet and Violet. I don't know why I keep saying Scarlet and Purple. Anyways, colors, no, not my thing. I hope that you enjoyed the video, so please consider subscribing for more Pokemon related content, and then I'll leave you with some announcements from our sponsors. Thank you for watching.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com and at the checkout screen make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
The Shuffle Squad is partnered with PTCGO Store to provide our community with the best access to Pokemon TCG codes. They have codes available 24/7, instant email delivery, and you can save 5% off by using code TSS5. If you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, you'll have access to a special code that gets you 10% off. So what are you waiting for? Use code TSS5 today and save 5% on your next order of codes on any codes available at PTCGOstore.com.
Poke Word, the best place to get your fill of Pokemon-inspired puzzles. New puzzles are posted every day, and they recently launched a new Guess That Pokemon puzzle, which is a ton of fun to play. Go check them out at PokeXWord.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter for your chance to win a ton of PTCGO codes every month.
Check out the Late Night Series Season 6, brought to you by myself, Zach Lesage, and the Shuffle Squad. We're going to be running a bunch of sick events for the Pokemon community, and they start on August 30th. So one thing you might be noticing here is that there's an EU time and an NA time. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, which works out to about 5 p.m. in London. And then we have one at 7 p.m. Eastern, which should help out a lot of players on the West Coast play in this event. That being said, we still have a lot of cool things going on. Expect similar prizing that we've had for other Late Night Series events. Expect better staffing, expect better tournament experiences, and of course we do have a stream going up for this season as well, and I will be streaming the event on Twitch. That being said, we have the whole season up on the Play Limitless website. Late Night 51 all the way through 70 runs until we hit the Invitational on November 5th. So check that out, sign up today, and support Zach Lesage Events and the Shuffle Squad. See you there.